Finally, I can do wrong warp with ease. And it's also easier to practice the skips. I mean, there's only 2 skips. There's the wrong warp and Death Day skip. The rest is pretty minor stuff.
You can do the wrong warp on on the FPS6E emulator.
You can, but you can't see where you're going, so it's kind of difficult. You should try running on that station. Trust me, it's worth it. Way better than nothing.
You know the thing about that station, right? Because you know.
No, I don't know anything.
I mean, what scared me the most about that station is the fact you actually need to have to read a long manual just to set the emulator up. So
I didn't read anything to set it up. I just downloaded it, changed a few stuff, and then played Klonoa. That's it. But I started using that station just for Klonoa.
For Klonoa?
Yeah, it's the best option for Klonoa.
I actually have that station set up by myself actually. No, I actually set up for Fire 1 specifically.
Yeah, Fire. Of course. At least you don't have to use the extra specific set of settings for that station, like in for Crash.
I died in Jungle Rollers with starting well, no triple math.
Why don't you just restart? Just restart, come on. A Jungle Rollers like that will be pathetic.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, let's start with my runs.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, remove this.
I don't think I ever died on Jungle Rollers so far, not even 80%.
Oh, trust me, it happens a lot.
Yeah, box.
Oh.
Hello.
Can you get sub 2 hours?
Sub 2 hours? This is my goal for now. Yeah.
Just remember, my first run was over 130. That was 2 years ago. And my first secret ending was 114, I think.
Really? I'm hoping to get a sub 2 today. And then once I probably learn the game, maybe ask 130, maybe.
Trust me, the first run I'm really proud of is my current PB, even though I died in Great Hall. Well, that doesn't actually matter. I mean, I'm planning on improving that to 114. Oh yeah, I still haven't started my run.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. You should have started the run way earlier. This,
Who cares? I don't really care.
I mean, this fake caching.
Harry Potter non deve tornare a Hogwarts.
Hmm?
Yes, Dobby.
Not a good boulder despite I play safe. Plenty of bad line. So to be honest, I don't remember the great position. So besides, do I need to care the great position? I forgot to play it twice. In boulder especially.
Don't worry. Just play the game. Not the time for optimization. It's the time to survive.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Harry, let's go.
It's all part of the process of learning, because when I do run, in my head, I really want to optimize the little thing. Yeah. Actually, I can get a gem in this level, so why bother? Why bother? Ranking up the TNT anyway, I mean. Alright. I thought
At least I won't be getting dead zone problems.
I'm not sure
Can
what
really jump with analog. Let's go.
Alright, let's see if I remember Papu. I mean, I did do that yesterday. Yep, I forgot. Exactly. More like I spun instead of jumping. Yeah. I jumped too early. Unlucky. Minute 31. That's just barely slower than my current 20% PB. Says a lot how terrible that run is.
Let's split, let's go, let's see how much I can save. I actually lost time, okay.
Speaking of Rolling Stone, what are you supposed to do to get the Brio mask if in case you actually get the triple mask? The Brio token?
You pray. You pray that it works.
Oh, I see.
That's why I play jungle rollers. I mean... Rolling Stones before Native Fortress in the revisits.
Get back. I understand. Nice pass, can I see? So, how much do you actually recommend running Enrico 2 on Hando? Since I actually want to run that, because I think it's really better than the Enrico 1. Hando, at least.
What did you say? What did you ask?
How much would you recommend running because someone would never speedrun Enrico 2 on 100%? And which is Hando.
How much would I recommend HP to Hando?
Yeah.
The writing is a bit more complicated than HP1. So you have to remember where to go.
I barely forgot to play it on Hard Wild. We went well, not that good cycle. Surprisingly. Let's see how I do Native Fortress. Yeah. I was off cycle.
You cannot be off cycle. You're too slow. That's a local cycle. The first spike is always local. The trigger is around the slopes. Once you reach it, you cannot make it anymore. If you're not fast.
I see. Don't forget anyway, being off cycle also means being too slow, so it doesn't matter. What's possible you cannot jump that one?
Oh, we got the first gold in denoming 1.
Nice.
Let's see if I remember how to challenge Fred. It's time to duel.
Time to duel. I still need to actually challenge you on my newest deck, like in the funny card game that is Yu-Gi-Oh. My new deck.
It is not a funny card game. It's how real men settle their game. It's either Yu-Gi-Oh or Beyblade. Hello, Pfizer.
Beyblade is not a card game.
Yeah, but it's one of those two ways to fix stuff between men. Remember, if you want to challenge somebody, challenge them to Yu-Gi-Oh or Beyblade.
I died on 84 on the last on the last bouncy thing.
Are you trying to do the fast
No,
thing?
I tried to spin on the bouncy thing and Crash decided to bounce instead.
And doing the last 3 in a row is difficult.
And yet I actually did that very consistently. What am I doing? Alright, I need to concentrate a bit because I'm messing up the cycle here.
Oh, Fred was actually fast.
Are you sure it's fast? Let's...
I didn't gold, but I saved time over PB because my PB is a bit slow there. I can already see the potential.
Alright, let's go.
I got damaged on the cosmetic bees.
Wow, that was terrible. What a terrible native fortress. Despite threatening this level a lot on 80%.
Okay, I made the washing machine. I made the laundry.
I just saw how far you were how far the machine was on compared to the net plus to the hill or something. Wait, they hedged actually?
Huh?
Are they hedged where you actually stand after the fit washing machine?
I think what? I can't hear you. I'm hearing the game music.
Hedges, whatever it's called. You know
They what?
You know the high leaves and something plant we can usually feed to it on labyrinth and stuff.
Continua a non
By
capire.
the way. Excuse my English, don't worry.
Can you actually get this fast? I wonder if it's possible.
Might I not create it? If the first chapter amount of created is 9.
I don't know, I never checked there in Up to Quick. I've never checked because I'm always sure of what I do. Just remember to exit from the bonus with 47. Because there's one more box after that. There's 30 boxes in the bonus. Is it 30? Or was it 32? No, 30, okay. Hurry, climb.
I'm on the bonus right now. I actually got 17.
Okay, that's good. Because it's 13, of course. It's 17. Oh, by the way, spin bounces only work on console. I can see. I can see. I can go and make wrong warp. But I don't need it.
You actually wanted to wrong warp and do the 80% instead of no major skip?
Gold. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that, of course. Because it's no major skips. Diagonali.
Diagonali.
Cosa ha detto, caro? Diagonali.
forgot to split. Funny. Oh yes, when my 64 time.
Wahoo!
Too early.
It's a showtime. Really funny to speak like Mario as an Italian. Oh.
Should be fine, I think. No, it was too early. What the fuck
Aside
did I miss?
from the first split and yeah, and Fred, which is obviously a
I'm not
a
sure
fight
how
to
did
be
I
optimized.
pass that through.
Oh wait, you forgot how to do the one without masks?
Yeah, I messed up. From the 50 integrate, actually.
Ah well,
Because,
who cares?
yep,
It's
I
your
was
first
early.
run.
Yep.
It's your first run. Don't mind. Everything will be thy job, so continue.
Don't worry, it's fine. I just love complaining how terrible the run will go.
You have no right to complain. After you complete your first run, you can complain. Unless it's Bash. If it's Bash, you can always complain.
Please.
Famous Harry Potter. Ginny che già pensava di aprire le gambe per Harry.
What? Already? Alright, as long as the D-pad don't misbehave, I should be fine. Mostly. Because when I was practicing, the D-pad misbehaved a lot in this level.
I'm ahead of some of best. That's incredible.
Yeah. You know what should I do on Lost City? I actually want to land the escape on the fire on the stair. You know, on the stair in Lost City. You know that? Yeah.
What skip? There is no skips.
No, there's more.
I mean, there's one we call Nokia skip, but it's not really a skip. I don't understand which one you're referring to.
The one you actually jump on the fire, you actually get damage on the fire. So
The damage abuse. You only do that if you have 2 masks. If you only have 1, you don't. Because you need triple for temple ruins. Although you only need the second triple, not the first one. So that's why you damage abuse.
Pantabuggle, Gasaway raid. I'm too cool apparently for Spike. Did you win, Nico?
I mean, it's fine if you get the raid. You have to grow on your channel.
Did you win on Nico? And Spike, you still haven't made your daily contribution for the best challenge.
Don't worry, I'll do that in a moment. I'm in the tunnel. Jamming to the music.
Shocker don't bet out one. Damn. Thank you.
Take my points. Panda, I'm golding everything.
Yeah.
Almost everything.
Meanwhile, I died to Lost City.
Let's go. I mean, sorry. Sorry about that. My condolences.
After the bonus. The second bonus.
Oh,
Because-
after the bonus. You died at the end?
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh, remember.
Exactly classic.
Remember that you can also be too fast and miss the gem. Sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
We had one post that in the Discord a few days ago.
And of course, the big event had to misbehave and also mask. I should... Again? Really? Why keep doing diagonal? I missed the mask. Why keep doing
Almost
diagonal?
there.
Come on, stupid controller. For some weird reason, I pressed right after going down, and it still going down right. This stupid controller.
Okay, this should also be a... No, this shouldn't be a gold even if I get the one cycle.
Let's see if you get it.
There's something wrong with the car. La revisione ci dovete fare alla macchina, idioti. Che non gli fanno la revisione alla macchina. Help! I can't get out. I can hear the British in this phrase.
Are you now ready to say it in a more British way?
Oh, go! Yes, one cycle. You know the distinction between can't and can't, you know? Like, can't is the American way to say it. Can't is British. Gold. Barely not Sabu 23. I try to say it the British way. I mean, British is superior as an accent. Don't you agree with that?
Based.
What do you mean based? There is no other opinion. All other opinions are wrong. So, therefore, this cannot be based.
I actually want to learn the British accent.
You hear
one
that,
day.
you wanker? Also, wanker is another British insult.
I really should one day actually stop being lazy and finally start learning actual accent. Too bad most people are American. So
I don't give a fuck about talking to Americans. I'll still talk in British. I mean, we can joke all we want about British people, but we have to say that British accent is better.
what am I doing?
Oh, should we actually learn Aussie accent?
The what?
The Australian accent. Because that's also really fun to hear. You know, like, good day. You know, Dingo Dial in Crash 3, he says, good day, mate. In the most Australian accent ever. And also in Crash 4, he's Australian. Let's go, cutscenescape.
Fog. Alright, I'm out of Lost City with a green gem. After dying twice. One because it was my fault, and the other one was because my controller sucks. After that, all that. It's fine. The most important thing is to not die too many times. Which is good. Temporarily, I need to take the gem. Alright.
You have to take every gem, besides Great Gate and Cortex Power, and a few others.
Nearly perfect, but you missed the gem. More like, nearly perfect,
Yes.
but kill issue.
Yes, and then you'll see Tangway with a big smile in Andy Gavin style, but without the sunglasses. It's only regular glasses.
I wanted to go that missed after missing the gem in Boulder while I was earning any percent because I was still trying to understand what is the best grade to miss. And I noticed it that's why it's like slightly slower to get a cutscene.
The box you have to skip in boulders is the first one. Yo, buggers! We made it skip! Let's go to Embology! No, I skipped Colin earlier. Oh yes, also here. Which is technically a Hermione and Colin skip. Because you skip both.
Apparently the cycle here is slightly different. Oh,
That's those pillars are
20%
global. The pillars are global. Just remember that.
Alright, yeah. I could clearly see that the pillar cycle is actually different from the 80% cycle.
I mean, it's different just because you're losing time collecting boxes, you know, in all gems. That's it. I bonked on the wall. That's so pathetic.
Alright. Can I use the analog again? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can use it for Road to Nowhere. It's actually better.
I got the table map on Road to Nowhere. I'm not sure how useful this is.
If you don't go on the ropes, it's not useful at all. And it changes nothing.
I died instead, trying to do the funny on the icy wooden part. I don't know what they're called. This part.
I can't watch it. I'm racing herbology.
Can you PB?
No, my PB is 35. And I missed a few jumps, so this would be around 40 seconds. I mean, I can technically PB the other race, because I don't have a PB. Yet.
Oh.
Because I wasn't planning on doing that for 2 hours. Oh, 38.
Just for reference, I'm actually doing Road to Nowhere without going to the rope right now, because I think it's safer for now. And yet I keep dying a lot. So it doesn't matter if I use the rope or not.
Using the ropes is actually safer, trust me.
I should use the rope there.
That should be 33%, I think. Yes, okay. Nice.
Safer, my butt, over my butt.
If you don't jump, it's safer. Actually, it's safer if you jump. If you take your time. I mean, if it's a skill issue, it's your fault. What? What do we have to do with this? It's just you.
No turtle, please.
I think that's where I split.
Oh, yeah, I need. Oh yeah, sometimes we start. I actually have to get the gem. Let's see if I remember where the cortex
Gem
token.
and key. Pick up a money.
You actually get the key anyway. It doesn't matter if you get it now or not. You should get it. You should get it or not.
I mean, you can miss the key.
Yeah, I know.
For secret ending, we actually skip the second key, even though we get the gem in Jaws of Darkness. We just play it, but don't collect the key, because we're not playing Tumbling.
Interesting. Which means you actually getting the Storm Yashin gem?
No, not in secret ending. In secret ending, you miss. Rolling Stones. Native. Boulder Dash. And Road to Nowhere. From the first two islands. Then you also miss Bumbling and Stormy.
Oh, no Warhog?
No, you play Warlog.
Oh. That's on the second island, by the way.
I didn't say we skip it. I say we collect it. So you miss a total of 7 gems. I didn't count, but it should be 7. Of course, that is if you do the skips. If you don't do Cortex Power Skip, you get Boulder Dash instead.
Just one. Interesting. I was off title. I have to wait then. No problem.
Every time for Quidditch. In case you're wondering, I'm 1 minute and 13 seconds ahead. And it's just 35 minutes into the run.
That's quite a lot, actually. Just for load.
Yes, some of best is now 54.
Yeah, Buggle, I understand. Have a good, thank you, and have a nice work.
Hi, Panta. You'll see something on my Discord today. And it's Harry Potter. Too bad I can't show you a Bash PB.
Oh no. You're still not giving up on Bash right now. I see. Did I miss something?
I really want that PB. I mean, Lorno bopped me. He got a 224. But he is on console.
So you just need something like 225.
2 minutes PB. I have a 25.
I need to take it. I need to be careful here because for some reason I'm not even sure if I'm getting everything in Sunset Vista right now. Do you remember the crate count on
when you get
on the
after you complete the first climb, it should be 14.
14. Come here, you.
Oh, but you're far more ahead. And no, I don't remember. I remember the box count after you get all the Cortex tokens, which is 41.
41.
That's wrong one to you. Come on, Ron.
I should be fine on token.
Expelliarmus.
What was that child called?
Brilliant. I have to check my PB. No, who cares? It's me!
$41 and entering the bonus, protect bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, I should be fine then.
And then, after you finish Tauna's bonus, it should be 81. After Tauna bonus.
81, alright.
No, don't take damage, this is not 20%. I need to survive.
Alright, DBK. Got it.
BBQ. Oh, the key. I'm not really paying attention to you. So I just try to guess what you said.
What? Give me the 1, 2, 3. This was a terrible idea.
Oh, there's one thing you can do in that bonus. The TNTs get everything once you step on them, so even if it's 3 boxes on top. But just to be sure, you wait a bit. You don't actually need to break every box before landing on the TNTs.
The cycle messed up for some reason.
I don't know the cycle. If you died, I cannot help you. If I know the cycle, I can help you. If I don't, I can't. This.
Oh, the cycle is different if you die on the bonus.
The cycle continues while you're in the bonus.
Alright, koala. Koala RNG time.
Moron. Vomit.
Is koala skip needed to get the world record now? And we don't roll gem?
No, koala is not needed. You can play the rest perfectly. You don't even need koala to get world record in any percent.
No, not even on any percent.
Community sum of best is 39. World record is 40-39. So yeah. The best koala you've ever got without koala strat is 123.
133 on the best energy. Also, for some reason, I got hit by the lava. I don't know how that's possible.
Because you're stepping too much forward. That's it. It doesn't work like OG where you can stand on lava because funny game.
Andy. I spawned too early. Alright, I never had so much trouble on koala lately. Maybe that's why I'm using tiny next time on Bash. Maybe. I don't deserve to use koala. Could you stop moving, please?
Come to me, Voldemort, what the fuck? Oh wait, that's the snake, not Voldemort. Right. That's the basilisk. I'm not staying here forever to grind a good time. I don't wanna. Perfection! Very stylish. Just like me.
This was weird. I found the rock on the side and it did not push it to koala, and I died on the TNT. Because good. That's good. That's a good thing to know. Because yep, everything bad should happen on a run instead of crashes. Because yep.
I don't understand what you said completely. What are you ranting about?
Don't worry. Nothing too important. Because I still don't have a time here. So
Watch my expensive wand.
right, that's good.
Yeah.
Perfection!
Sto cazzo!
He's a good teacher.
How was that perfect? That shouldn't have been perfect. Oh well. Nice.
Alright, I'm out of koala finally, and I forgot to split. Yep.
Oh dear.
Dear.
I think I split here.
Now I wonder why I did not actually practice doing machinery.
Yeah, I think I split there. Petrificus Uranus.
What?
That would be terrifying.
Why am I doing this? The copper way.
Okay, I'll help you. After the town of bonus, 39 boxes. Remember, 39.
Yeah, thank you for making me take the bait and cadet it to prevent. Thank you, hey machinery, as usual.
I hate this part. Felt so good to skip it in 100%. And good thing you can skip it.
39 crates, that's fine.
Yes, that's fine. Careful for the Brio bonus,
Yeah.
because that's a real pain.
I quite like the Brio bonus in this level. Oh yeah. Yep, yep.
Lost all this time thanks to RNG. It's fine.
I have the triple mask here, but I'm not going to do that funny jump.
That's an advanced strat, you cannot do it so freely.
No, no, definitely not. I really
God, I
died on
just
the
got
Brio,
2
on the
hours.
Brio bonus. Me underestimating it as usual.
On the Brio.
Brio.
Slytherin, Slytherin, Slytherin.
What am I even doing?
Interesting
Why do I
ball.
keep jumping too far? So I have a question about Enrico, but is actually the secret the main secret of Dumbledore? Actually, is actually a secret parent of Borghese?
That's already known. He can change the results. That is
Right.
not secret, remember.
Finally got this stupid bonus after dying a lot of time because game. Yep, I'm bad at this game.
Remember, there's also slippery climb. Don't forget. Thieves. Why?
So let's see. 8 game, 1 key, hey machinery done, and 5140 so far. I'm not even sure it is up to actually. Let's see. Oh yeah, got the power on analog for now. I messed it up, the cycle.
If you messed up, you skip the cutscene too slow. Because if you keep jumping, that's consistent. Obviously, don't take what I say for granted. But I think I can speak from my experience.
Wow.
Why do I have a split for peeves?
Hmm?
Harry, what the fuck? Why did you climb on that? I mean, I guess there's a bit of RNG in peeves. Why do I have a split? I think I don't have a split for portions. It's in denoming.
Alright. I'm going to
Man,
keep
I don't remember my splits for HP2. I don't even have proper splits for...
Yeah. Also, why am I using the analog on generator? And why do I always keep forgetting taking the token?
I guess we have to learn this pretty soon. The skip. So I can also use it for rando.
What the fuck?
Real issue.
Alright, I didn't know that.
I have never
actually.
seen someone die like that on entering the bonus. I mean, it happens in Road to Nowhere. Because there's a small gap and you have to jump.
Analog this D-pad moment. Of course I had to jump early.
No, please, not the baguette.
Oh, thank guy. For the guys, I mean.
Yep, we. they stop and yet they blink. How's that possible? Okay, I don't understand that, but okay.
Really, this always worked on practice.
It cannot work if you don't know the cycle you're on.
Alright.
Remember, if you do everything consistently, you know the cycle. Otherwise, you don't. That's how it is. And that's the same for Spyro as well. Remember. You killed her.
I got everything, at least, thankfully. Hi, Smiler.
Hopefully
got
I'm
the
done
gem,
in less than
thankfully.
1 hour.
How's the week been?
Terrible because Spyro, right?
I mean, the Spyro week actually been awful. Otherwise, I had a, it's not the most, let's say most got a fit and yes game. And yeah, I did not have a really good week to be fair. I had to way too much in my mind lately. I'm actually thankful that I actually have a lot of, I have the family that actually helping me to sort my mind for a bit, though. Otherwise.
Oh, remember toxic waste is a colored gem.
You think I didn't know
Remember.
that?
In case you forgot. Well, I'm just trying to help. Oh, this part in 100%. Right.
Have to play safely. Oh yeah, this bonus.
This bonus it's easy, don't mind.
In your Ming now?
Yes,
Wait again.
but at least it's just a cosmetic part of the run.
Alright, got the green gem. Got the blue gem actually. I'm not that tonic, don't worry.
There's a lot of types of daltonism. It's not just instead of green you see blue. There's a lot more than that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't know the details, because I've never paid attention to that.
You need to wait once and then you can actually hit him. This should be the strat. I got hit? How?
You were moving, that's why. If you move, you're not covered. If you really want to move, you just tap direction. Tap. Tap repeatedly.
why.
Ah. Come on, Draco. You ruined my broom. Oh, sorry about that.
You don't bash
Let me
him,
look for the facts I do not keep. No, it's not called bash in HP2. It's actually barge.
in the same thing actually.
Yes, that's a synonym.
What the?
Come on, remember, we have to expand our vocabulary. No.
Alright, I need to stop not going for the rope, especially in this level maybe.
This will never stop being funny. Oh no, losing 11 seconds, 12. Fuck. I have the button in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck. Oh. Now what?
Now you snipe the turtle backwards. If you can.
Thank you. Thank you for the tip.
I mean, the optimal strat, the Con Gold is thanks to me. The strat you see in Con Gold, I made it. What the fuck are you doing? It's not how you do the bonus.
Yeah, no, I'm not for this. I don't know what is the correct strat actually.
You take a few boxes and then you go back. If you want to do it casual.
I prefer to do this instead. This is much better. Still wrong.
Take one box and one not. Take one, leave the next one. And take the next one. Remember, you have to do something similar for castle. Oh, I took it.
Yeah. I remember that. I should have got everything, yeah. So it's all about taking the rope around here. Alright. Could be better, but that's fine. I'm actually liking, to be fair, this category.
Oh, really?
If it was for the fact that you actually have to get the gem, the color gem without dying, it would be
And
a
that's
really
part
nice
of the
category.
That's part of the challenge. still a big improvement from OG. Where you can't die for every level.
I mean, obviously, I'm never going to do the old gem in OG, which is Ando, by the way, in OG, because
It's called Ando. We call it all gems in NST because the percentage is not 100. All gems gives you 101%.
Yeah. Because good percentage and not a good thing in the PlayStation 1 game. I even remember that.
It's 101 just because that's Stormy. That's
Yeah.
it.
Fun fact, the percentage actually skyrocketed to 100% after you get the final gem video of the game. Just a random fun fact. On the American version, at least.
In OG it goes from 35% to 100.
Yeah. This don't happen in the Japanese version I had.
I don't remember. Although obviously when I'm going to play 100% I'm doing it on J version.
Obviously. You're always supposed to do on J. Because for some weird reason the color jet order is actually much faster. Because
yeah, the Japanese wanted to make it easier, I guess.
Easier.
But the Japanese actually forgot about their past. Like Mega Man. Mega Man has always been difficult.
Alright, Brio bonus on Slippery Climb. Then I hope to not die. Brio, yeah. I died with bonus already.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yep, dead. That guy is still there. That guy is still there from herbology.
The funny thing about this bonus, I actually practiced this earlier.
Oh, really?
Obviously I messed up. Yeah. Really? Early in the morning, basically, I practiced the seven most important level. We happen to be the 7th level with the color gem and Stormy Ascent. I practiced this bonus a lot, in fact. Did I get it? No. I jumped too early.
Harry Potter!
Jumped too early. This bonus. I'm choking for some reason.
Yeah, Lockhart.
Done the bonus, but not over yet.
That missed. How?
Because they did this, let's see this part.
We gold regardless.
Got the red gem, tech fog.
You got the communist gem.
Too bad I chucked the bonus. The free time save for the next time though, so not complaining. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to use the D-pad here. I saw Boggle doing this level earlier, it was actually crazy.
Yeah, Lights Out is really good with Shinry strats. And Rat strat. Don't forget that one. Last time I did Rat strat, I golded.
Yeah, he actually missed the rat, actually, incidentally.
He jumped too late. That's why he missed. Have you played Lights Out, TT? Have you played the Sane Trial?
I don't think I did.
You should do. I started my speedrunning career with Lights Out.
I messed it up. The classic 100% death. Maybe I'll try.
Right, what? Oh yeah. I asked and I forgot. I am not really paying attention. But I have to kill time somehow in the long cutscenes.
Alright, Drove Darkness next. Drove Darkness, which means I need to actually remember that one crate that's off screen. Because, yep, thank you, Andy.
Remember, 49 after the Bloom Jam path. 49
Yeah,
boxes after that. And don't snipe the snake.
Yeah, I need to be careful about the snake, for sure. I actually happened to practice this level while I was practicing because I remembered the
You were practicing this level while practicing? Yeah, makes sense. I mean, that's the point of practice.
I actually planned this to actually be blind, but it's actually a semi-blind for now because yeah, Tom Yashet is not a good level to do it blindly. And so what?
Oh, you should play. You should play Stormy whenever you're on world record pace. Trust me, it's impossible. I have lost world record paces to Stormy.
Yeah.
That was in 105. But then I finally got it and it was overwhelming. My current 105 PB, it's all thanks to Stormy. Because my current PB is terrible in some parts. Meanwhile, the former world record was cleaner.
You really do care about your world record, do you?
That's my first major world record, so of course I care. You know, I'll tell you some background about that. I started running 105 because I thought it would be fun. But then, as long as I improved, I saw that my summer best was lower than the current world record at that point. Which was... Wait, what was it? 53, 56, right. By Bular. So then I started grinding, and eventually it happened.
This also happened this morning. Welders were smashed on the bicycle and the bats. Alright, this way. Got the key, and I have let's see how many. 85.
85, yes, that's correct. Because you enter Thanos bonus with 89.
Please. Oh yeah, this one is actually annoying.
Gold.
Exactly.
Don't need to read that. Okay. Do I have time saving Verdimilius?
If I break what created, the crate I actually want to break actually bounces and miss it. Instead I just TNT. It is so annoying.
Yes. That's pretty known. That usually happens in that bonus.
Alright. I'm out of your darkness, but I just say myself, this is really annoying level, but then now I have to do castle machinery, which is even more annoying.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I messed up.
Didn't want a perfect. Oh dear, just shut up. Man.
Now that I think of custom machinery, I only remember the time trial cycle. Why do I jump here? I actually have no idea why the game decided to actually take that spell again, Enrico Tsuo.
Verdimilius. Come on, make
Yeah,
the jump.
Verdimilius. No.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Maybe it's slower to that, I guess.
There's no craters on the
No, there's nothing on the bounce thing.
Alright. Just in case. Yeah. Permesso. Chi buzza alla porta? Ciao Crosby. Come va? È andato bene ieri? Non ne ho presente ieri.
Grissenborn.
One order. I need one crate order here.
Let's go, Valentine's Day. My favorite part of HP2. My eyes.
I messed up.
I hate this part.
Are you done cringing yourself now?
I mean Valentine's Day. That's the cringiest part of HP2. Better to be chased by a troll instead.
Yeah, that's much more meaningful than this thing.
Oh dear.
Generator room? Ho avuto un bel po' di problemi in Generator Room prima comunque Crosby. È un bel livello. Lo consiglio assolutamente di sbatterci la testa. Oh boy, brio.
Brionak Pog.
Fog. I'm actually going to do the castle way here. I don't care about strat for now.
153 some of best.
Also, why am I using the D-pad here? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter in Brio. It doesn't matter. Haven't you learned the Brio strats?
No, I'm not trying.
Not even the backup?
No.
But the backup is free. And prevents you from
Look,
dying like
I
that.
actually tried the backup on run and I never got that.
It's easy. You jump on the first brick, then you jump on Brio and stay forward. Obviously, careful not to fall down. Come on, in the box.
I don't care if optimizing Brio for now. Wait, excuse me? Just saying, every run I tried to do Brio, every time I tried to run, every run died here, literally. So I'm giving no care about strats here, I just do casually.
Casually is actually harder. Speedrun strats are way easier. That's the funny thing.
I messed up.
Detective Potter. Let's go. Okay, Metal Gear Potter.
Ah, yes.
Let me speak on the codec. With the colonel.
Ah, boy.
Snake, what happened? Answer me. Snake? Snake!
Yes.
Funny to think that the game over music is the victory music for Smash.
Wait, I got distracted.
Leviosa. Wingardium sto cazzo. I don't like this part. Completely.
My god, the motion sickness here. So much shaking. Alright, Brio is done. Finally.
Don't understand the camera here.
Alright, it's
Nobody's
time.
name.
It's time. The lab.
The duel. Oh, okay. Sage, I thought it was time to duel.
Not really. It's always time to duel though. If you want to.
No, I don't wanna.
I want to do it. That's fine though. Yeah, I hate when this happens. I was on charcoal at least. For once. And I really messed up.
What the fuck? Why I was down? Why was I down? I was standing on the.
What the? This is black magic.
What was Sorella, reveal yourself?
Blame
At
Andy.
least the door is open. But fuck you! I was standing on the thing.
Good game.
I have never been caught in that face. And now it happens.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, please. Stop throwing sideways. This is a bad cycle. This is another bad cycle. Now you can. Why did you not spin? And now you're spinning?
Why you no spin?
I do hope it did not mess up the final cycle.
Tua sorella is there.
Lab. I hate this bonus. I'd rather do Stormy Ashen than this stupid bonus.
Oh, una granito di merda. Hai made il motacci tua, Ron. Okay, that's time save if the trolls want it. Which they definitely don't.
You can stand there? Wow. Got the yellow, finally. It's over. The hunter spot is finally over. Now it's time to backtrack. Yep. Is it actually more optimal to do fumbling or lights out first?
No, it doesn't change anything. You have to play them anyway.
Yeah. No, I can die. No, I cannot die. I cannot die now. I died instead. What a clown I am. Ah, vedo che si può fare la reliquia allo stesso momento di questa gemma, ma diciamo che per questa categoria probabilmente è più lento fare la reliquia, perché
One cycle sono più lenti rispetto a prendere solo la gemma. Di 2 secondi.
solo 2 secondi, quindi in teoria...
Sì, ma siccome non ti serve la reliquia non la fai completamente. In 105% si fa una cosa bellissima che è giocare Castle Any% e poi prendere la reliquia con One Cycle.
È così facile questo livello. Fa sentire proprio uno stupido se muori.
La conosco, sì.
No, non ce l'ha. What was the game that we actually happened to move forward despite having already completed the level though?
Eh?
I'm not sure what I'm saying.
Me neither.
I actually pressed back on the on the map while after escaping the level, and what am I even doing? Why is jumping not
Press
working?
forward then.
You actually go forward when you complete a level for the first time, yeah?
Yes.
It shouldn't happen on when you actually do the level again.
No, it doesn't happen on the next time. Only on the first.
Alright. Because I actually pressed it back. What the hell was that cycle?
Ara. Anyway, we're back on pace.
You're still on pace? Oh no, I died.
Even though I lost. A bit.
Excuse me, this level it should be done on D-pad?
Lights out? No, not even fumbling.
This is fumbling, by the way.
If you play fumbling on D-pad, you have my respect.
Yeah. Excuse me. Wait, did I miss a crate?
Did you get the 7 boxes behind?
Am I supposed to get the... are actually this crate 8 or 7?
There's 7 at the start.
Alright,
Plus
then,
the first mask.
Yeah, I didn't 7. That's a funny number. Please let me out of this level. Now I understand what you actually mean, that this level is actually a nightmare in OG. In this cycle, all local actually feel nice, but I cannot imagine doing this with global cycle. I finally got the
Not only they're global in OG. They're also disaligned.
I'm not sure why I stopped it there. La traduzione di fumbling letterale dovrebbe significare una specie di...
Non lo so. Non ho idea.
È una parola che significa ragno. Excuse me, it ran out?
Harry, why did you? Yes, the masks run out. In case you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that they do actually run out, but that part, really?
Yes, it doesn't give you time. It's way worse in OG because obviously you can't see anything. Why? Okay.
What next? Aspect of split. Got the power. I don't know what is the optimal pathing for Content Power. I believe you actually have to clear the right side face and then you actually go left.
You start like any percent, get all the boxes, then go right. Because there's the box you have to activate. The metal box to get the bridge.
I already lost a mask, by the way. My bad, obviously. Schifo di sto maledetto coyote.
That's still golded. Okay.
The Fit può crashare.
Mai visto.
L'ha appena detto Cromby.
So now you take the checkpoint and go to the other area.
I need to take the checkpoint here.
Yes, you take the checkpoint, then you backtrack after the blue gems path.
Thank you. Are there gems? Are there crates here? No.
No, after you... When you go to the blue gem path, there's no boxes.
Yeah, there is no crate here. I guess I should have bothered going there. Quindi c'è un memory leak in The Pit per qualche motivo idiota. Why I always miss?
Wait until you play Future Tense in a full trilogy, la puttana. Ma perché non riesco? Perché? Perché sempre in quel punto?
Sto maledetto scemo.
Che cazzo gli prende che non ce la faccio?
Oh, I forgot take the gem! Oh well, I have to redo the level. That's really silly for me.
Doesn't take much to do that.
I died.
Stati fermo. Ok.
What the hell was that jump? Please. Oh, come on.
Guess I have to go for the potion now. Go get the potion now.
Cazzo mi incuriosisce com'è possibile che può crashare.
Perché il gioco è fatto male. Semplice. È un gioco fatto bene, anzi.
Ho mancato 2 casse. Non ci credo proprio. Tra 2 casse dove?
Ok. I went too fast. Apparently. Oh. Oh, ok, ok. 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 Ok, ok, ok. Ok, ok.
I have no idea what am I doing here. Oh no, did I Sharingan again?
Remember how long does it take for this? Considering this garbage.
Why do I always keep a crate? Shit, bread. Yeah, I'm missing two crates. I have no idea where. I just start level for now. I'm losing too much time on cutter power. I'm not sure why. I don't know where I'm missing gem. I mean crates. Oh, I'm panicking. Play safe.
Does this take less than 1 minute? If it does, then good.
Be right, I think. I want to believe it's right. Yeah.
It should be a PB.
Believe in the heart of the card, you know that.
Sì, nella fregna di Mammita, credo. Un gioco di merda.
No. I'm still missing two crates. Where?
Are you doing the backtrack?
Huh?
You're probably missing the backtrack. After the blue gem path.
There were two gems in the backtrack?
Yes.
Oh.
There's two. If you play it in any percent, you see them. Okay, next run I'll play it unbalanced.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
But I see no
one
craters
is down.
here. Nothing. I see nothing.
Where are you checking?
I don't know. I just checked it behind the...
No, it's in the part you play in any percent, after the last checkpoint.
Yeah, I'm here. So, I got the checkpoint here with 16 crates and... now I'm back and going to the blue path. And yet I'm still submitting this run, really? With this shit section?
I wouldn't worry about that, there's people worse than you.
Yeah, I'm still missing 2 crates. I have no idea where I'm missing these.
Die. Just die for now, I'll tell you.
Right. Then...
Go forward. Go forward, not back. Go forward. Forward.
oh, this.
Those boxes. And now you have to break it because it's a checkpoint.
Really? Good level design, I must say.
Just exit and replay it. And remember to go backwards there. After you complete the blue gem path.
It's weird, so... I don't remember ever going there earlier. Thank you anyway. I'm messing up here. What I'm planning to do now?
Exit level, play it again. That's what you have to do. So that will be way easier.
No, I mean you. You're going for
I'll-
another run?
Obviously. Well, it's time. Let's keep balanced. Is this balanced? Yes. Yay, games. Alright. Give me a few minutes.
Alright, finally. Finally out of this shit level. "22 minutes, that's really stupid." Alright. Alright. I know nothing about this level, by the way. Yep. The only thing I know about this level is that this is not so cheap, at least. Alright, I need to go to the right here. Forward for some reason. Yeah. Are you kidding me, game? Really? Don't troll me like that. Alright, since I have no math, this means I cannot spin this. What? Not a problem. I can do this. I just made a silly mistake.
I think I saw it too. Did you die falling when entering Road to Nowhere bonus?
Yes, at the end of the bonus.
I just came back, so I have no idea what you did. Actually,
Why did I do that? And why am I using the D-pad?
okay, let's go again. Oh wait, you have to change this, cause
Oh yeah, I remember that Norgi, Andy, for some reason decided that you should actually go back after getting the final two credits. Thank you, Andy.
yes, because that would be funny, they said.
Rolling Stone and I have no math, so this is fine. Please.
It's fine, you're supposed to not have masks for Rolling Stones. If it's the first level you play.
Wait a moment.
I think you're missing a box. But I might be wrong.
Where did I miss it?
Yes, you're missing one. You're missing one Brio token.
Where did
It's
I
at the
miss?
beginning.
Where did I miss that actually?
It's in the beginning. You know the bouncing crate? It's on top of that. That box is actually not there in OG. That's been added in NS2.
Alright, I understand. Thank you again, anyway. Really casual. Oh yeah, this one. I said
forgot
that.
to-
What the fuck?
I forgot to lower the volume of the game.
Oh,
Whatever. That's fine. Oh, I finally got the first split,
very funny.
which I didn't in the previous run.
The run is almost over. You still have to spin this thing even without with the turn reformer?
Yes. It requires a spin. And triple mask is not a spin.
What a good level design.
It's the same in OG. You cannot complain. I mean, it kinda makes sense that it has to be a spin.
Whatever, I messed it up with strat here. See.
There's only one box there.
Yeah. Only one. Please.
Yep, try again.
What was the strat again?
The strat is not using the metal box. That's the strat. You stay on the cloud and go right and left.
Boy, this thing is really slow.
That's why we don't use it.
Yeah, good to know.
Gold.
Oh. Good to know there's nothing.
Are we sure it's worth using balanced? Whatever. Oh, really fun. You have to play that part again.
Yeah, this is fun.
I lost a world record in 105 to that. But I died in the cloud section somehow. Perfect stuff.
Hello?
Alfred, you cannot shoot that. Really bad second round, I guess.
Please don't miss this next time. The classic muscle memory.
Oh, it's gone too far. But I guess I can try. Yep, it's too fucking far.
Yeah. Don't worry, you are
Hello, release.
it as well, so... Yeah, you can do this jump over here. Yeah, you can. Right.
So I have to get the perfect run and fail basic stuff. No.
I was some charcoal at least.
The leaves are local.
No, because I actually died in the end. I was off charcoal for exing the bonus.
I told you it's local.
Cricket, then Jungle Roller, then Stormy Asher, and then I'm done with this category. What am I doing? This is not Native Fortress.
Where's the music gone? It should be playing here. Oh well. At least this game doesn't crash. think. Not nearly as much.
Excuse me. Sweet. Alright then. There was a crate behind the world.
Yes, there's one.
The first.
It's only one box, but it's pretty far.
Like here. See. Nice.
What are you doing?
It's not the first, it's the next one.
It's not in the first one, it's in the next.
Again.
It's not here. Next one.
It's here.
Yes. But if it's pretty far behind, now you could have done a strat. Now you have to come back for the box.
I broke the box, so which means I got it.
Okay, you got it. Now you have to go back and... Oh, wait. That's a strat. You can break that box and jump back in. Not like that. I was going to tell you the strat.
Yeah, I'm think this could be like something like 20-30 seconds. If you the headache of doing this section.
I have never played that section, I think.
Excuse me, this cycle.
No, that spike is broken. Don't worry.
Alright. Great gate done. I should learn this gate in Great Gate one day.
I hope your dad kills you, Ron.
Please. I guess I should use the D-pad here. Okay, game. Excuse me? What's happening? I need to be careful to not miss to not loot mask here. I did not miss. I did not loot the mask, thankfully. Right, it could happen. Alright, is that level is the time for that level? Stormy action time. Got unlucky here, that's fine. I missed the elevator. I missed another elevator. Wow. If I miss one elevator, I'm going to miss every other elevator in this climb. Good to know.
It's all local, so it makes sense. Everything is local. If you miss the first one, you'll miss everything, because you've already hit the trigger.
Well, oh no. What am I supposed to do here? Never mind. I guess I do with the triple mask here. This part. Okay, alright. Wow, that's the first time I actually reached this part without dying. It's progress.
Mind what you say. You might regret that.
God damn it, that's fine. Never mind, I died.
Okay, this was a much cleaner fight than before. And should also be gold? Yes.
I got trolled.
Oh, I wait there.
Yep. Vile, yep. Yep, Vile, actually. That's the correct naming. Yep, Spike. I should.
What?
Not you.
Okay. Not
you
me.
know the Spike over here.
Yes, yes.
I got lucky. I got extremely lucky here. Oh well.
Yes,
Don't
punish
worry,
me, daddy.
I'm actually I'm actually mentally prepared for this level. Unlike Quarter Power.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine. Everything good fine. So whatever I'm doing wrong is just my fault here. Because I actually practiced this level a lot in the last 2 days. Just for this. I'm always jumping too late. Finally, I've reached the bonus. Goodbye, stay. I never wanted to know you.
So easy to break the camera in this game.
You broke the camera?
I mean, when it gets stuck or when you're behind a corner.
Yeah, for some weird reason they decided to not patch this stupid camera in Harry Potter 2. It's like the exact same camera. Why?
Not that I really care, but okay. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong all the times. I have to go just left. Not down left. Okay. Now this skip has no secrets for me.
You're just a link to skip. That's the actual reason.
No, I was never consistent with this. Now I am.
Oh wow, I was too late. Alright, it's fine.
Just wait, don't rush. You're not racing anybody.
What do you think I'm not racing with anybody?
You're not racing for now. For now you try to survive.
Don't worry, I know what happened. It just had never occurred to me that I could be late on that cycle. Because I always learned that it could be early or on time.
You can never guess the cycle if you don't know the cycle. If you die, it's difficult to tell.
Alright, I'm done with Stormy Ascent. I reached the end.
You can also skip that? Wow. 3 time save.
Really? You can skip that?
You can skip another dialogue. I mean, it's mostly the cutscene
when you
of
actually
Harry turning around.
question, I'm on Grishore now. Where should I
Yes.
stop the timer?
When you lose control.
Which
And if to make it easier, you can just wait for the loading and split. Then retime it later. Don't worry about that.
Alright.
It's never precise.
Oh yeah, I actually died on Grishore.
Nice. It's 2 seconds slower than... Yeah, we stood.
GG.
Yo, let's go.
2 hours 84.
Let's go. You are probably not last on the leaderboard.
Really? Let's see. Actually, let me check. Let me check that. It's actually last. Alright.
Have you checked the console?
No, I only checked PC for now. Console, no. It's like the penultimate, second to last position if we count console runner.
Okay. I thought worse.
There's a lot to do to be honest, but at least I have an idea how much I have to work. At least.
Oh. I'm behind PB though. Well, it doesn't matter right now. Welcome to the plants field, motherfucker.
You know what? I'm actually going to read you right now because I don't have time to do another run as much I want to do it again because I actually had fun.
You have time. Just sub 2 hours. Easy. Sub 130. Easy.
I know. I just need to improve. That's it. So I'm stopping the stream now. Thank you everyone for joining and have a nice day. Bye.